Russ Parr Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? He has arrived. 50 Cent in studio. 50!
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man.
What's happening, man? You know, everybody's been showing up, man, and they got another dude back door trying to get in to see 50. Who this on the phone?
It's your boy Weezy. I'm baby. What's up, right?
Hey, what's up, Weezy? How you doing, man?
What's up, Wayne?
I come through, you know what I mean? I got to see 50. What up, Phil?
What's up, baby? How's everything?
Everything is good, man. I'm just trying to come through, man. They're not trying to let me in the back door. I can't get in.
All right, you know, actually, we only have a special guest, and you didn't get a VIP pass. You know, sorry.
But yeah, that's why I was calling to see if I get the VIP pass. 50, man. Come on.
Nah, can't help you out, man. Can you get back to us later? Maybe you can call him on your own time?
Well, I guess I can try the car. I don't know what.
All right, you tripping. 50, how you doing, man?
Oh, man, I'm great, man. I can't complain, man.
Well, you know what? We've been just like sitting quoting you for the last 2 days. You know, you're swinging on. See, you know, when you have a lot of money, you can swing on cats with a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we're not mad at you. But basically, you know, obviously you got movies coming out,
right.
You got albums coming out. You got your hands in a whole bunch of things right now.
I've been actively working.
That's off the hook. What is that on?
That's the first thing I said is where are books?
I kind of made it like to feel like the King James version, right?
Right. Yeah, but that's kind of deep, man. I didn't. Now these are mostly your words, or
Yeah, like I actually worked with Robert since 2006 to create that book. I got a chance to read 33 Strategies of War and 48 Laws of Power, and then when I started getting into the art of seduction, I said I want to meet this guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's so different from those things that I read before, and then when I actually had a chance to meet him, it was exactly the opposite of what I thought he would be.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Like, he's more the research. You know, the significance in running the parallels between me and the historical figures, because he spent a lot of his time doing research himself.
Right.
And he had that information offhand, and he would just say things that made me more interested in what he was
So
talking about.
you're a reader.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of interesting for all you young folks out there listening. You know, 50 does more than just straight careers. He reads.
But the thing is, this book has a lot of you know, it's akin to me to like if you're a reader, like The Secret, books like that. But did you follow this like 10 years ago? Were you kind of following those rules?
Kind of, yeah, like in a different way, because they run parallels. It's different ways that the short to Robert's Laws and the 48 Laws of Power applied to the environment that I grew up in, but the long version was something new.
Right.
It was all new information, you know. So, like when he said never outshine the master, you know, not to bite the hand that feeds you or to outlast me. Like me being out, I've consistently said Eminem's the biggest rap artist, to make him comfortable with me, helping me be the biggest rap artist that I can possibly be. You know what I mean?
I mean, how are you getting along with him these days? I mean,
he's great, man. Like,
really?
And because he's at a different point in his career, where he has an interest in his personal life and his daughter.
Right.
Like, he didn't want to go away and then wake up one morning and his girl be grown.
Right. And that happens, man.
Yeah.
Quickly, how time flies. Now, you know, we'll end the deep part of this interview. And, you know, listen, I don't know if you're still swinging on Rick Ross, but didn't you just kind of finish him off already?
I just saw a video.
I mean, haven't you crushed him? Isn't he already crushed by now?
Yeah, it is. He's done. You know what it is? I hit him, right? And they expect him to die right there. And they die 6 months later.
Right. It's a delayed effect.
Yeah, like I hit Joe 6 months later. He came out and sold 8,000 records.
Right.
8,300.
But don't you feel kind of bad? Do you feel like, dang, I really ruined this guy's career?
I actually don't. Like I'm.
He said I don't.
I feel like they got what they deserve. You know what I mean? Like, and when Triple C's come out and do like 4,000 first week, that's an indication that people aren't connected to Rick Ross.
Right.
And then the next time it's time to launch his record, he's gonna get what he's due.
Right.
But they gave him twice the marketing dollars that they spent on Jadakiss to combat me virally. At that point, you know what I mean?
But what about your record sales? I mean, they're not what they used to be.
Yeah, none of them are. Like Marshall Mathers LP sold 23 million records. 2009, M had the largest hip hop album, and they did 4 million records worldwide.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what to expect of this actual record.
Well, you know what? DVDs aren't selling. Everything is download.
Changing.
It's download situations. It's a new marketing strategy.
Technology's crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy. So,
Now, I was wondering, so are you comfortable with what you did to Rick Ross? Are you done with him? Or did you accomplish your mission?
Absolutely. When I did more than I thought I was doing, actually.
Really?
What I did was, I looked, I assessed who he was and where his actual weaknesses were, and then I started picking at them.
Like his baby mother.
Yeah, all those things. And that was him not doing mental maintenance on people, just forgetting to actually make the phone call.
So is your attitude is like, if they had a career, I couldn't destroy it?
Right. If they were consistent,
right,
you couldn't just put them lights out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he can still write a verse, but his verse always has drug dealer references in him.
Yeah.
When he's admitted to being a correctional officer.
Okay.
In order to be a correctional officer, you have to not have any criminal history.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
this might be where you recognize the name Rick Ross. Then the real Rick Ross comes home.
That's right.
In the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
And it's looking at you like, why you didn't contact me to just get permission? And that's a legitimate lawsuit. His real name is Rick Ross.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's you know, you're impersonating somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, 50 man, like Baby by Me. By $1 million. I mean, hey, listen, there's a lot of ladies lining up out there right now.
Maybe by broke man.
Yeah.
We got two right here.
Let's work it out.
He pays child support, I think.
I feel good.